first of all, speaking to Tara Connolly, she's from Greenpeace, about what the report says and how significant it is, but also talking to people here on a seasonally warm October day, it must be said, in Brussels. And as you said, the main thing you glean from these discussions is that everyone says the environment is a really important issue. Clearly, it's not true for everyone because not everyone's voting on it, but people aren't necessarily willing to admit that they're not interested or concerned about the environment. Let's have a watch of the people I spoke to earlier on today. Hello, we're talking about the environment. Mm-hmm. Have you seen the report today?
No, I haven't.
No, so, well, you can explain what does the report say?
It says we have to do a lot more to tackle climate action, also in Europe.
Why do you think people aren't listening, or politicians aren't listening?
Other interests, perhaps? Economic interests?
You know these reports, Greenpeace have got a report out today about the environment and we need to tackle climate change. Do you think people are listening?
I don't. Maybe some of them, yes, but not everybody. I think people, I don't know. I think a lot of people doesn't care because we continue to take these cars and everything.
Are you listening?
Yes, I listen. I take the metro and everything, but when I need my car, I don't have any choice. But that's it.
Isn't that the problem, that in reality, lots of people want to do more, but they actually can't?
Yeah, and that's where, individual action also meets, government action. So governments doing more to make the choices easier for people to take the bus and the metro is something that's incredibly important.
Do you think politicians are listening or acting enough?
Probably not enough, unfortunately. But I think it's becoming more and more important, and politicians are also listening more and more.
And you're suggesting that people need to have a kick up the ass. What do you mean by that?
I mean that people have talked about climate change for a long time. We sort of know the science, we know the facts, but I think today the report has really laid it out on the table how badly we're doing on climate change and how much better we and also especially governments need to do in tackling climate change.
Europe, though, relative to the rest of the world, isn't in a bad place. But what more does the European Union kind of need to do?
I mean, historically, Europe is responsible for about 25% of historical emissions, so we have that responsibility. We also like to claim a lot of climate leadership, and I think that's something we need to live up to. We need to play a positive role in the international negotiations, and we need to remember that we're also doing this for ourselves. I mean, we've had this summer of tragic forest fires, devastating droughts. We need to recognise that this is also in our own best